welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Alrighty, we are live in Tampa Bay, Florida, where the Houston Texans look to be the first team to get 2 rings. But there's another across the way. Chicago Bears look to become a 2-time Super Bowl champion as well. We've got Zoe Stark at the helm for the Chicago Bears. And we've got Anthony Love at the helm for the Houston Texans. Last week, the Houston Texans defeated the Miami Dolphins in a last-second touchdown. I am Monk, don't worry. Anyway, Miami lost in a last-second touchdown, but the Bears smoked the Arizona Cardinals. Here we go. We are going to go ahead and get this underway, as Vernon Oaks Grove will be the one to kick. And he will put this right at the 2-yard line, and this will be returned out to the 24. And we will get our first look at Zoe Stark and this Chicago Bears offense led by Chris Gentry, Sonola, and company. Zoe Stark had one of the better years on the day, second in passing yards in the league, and second in touchdowns. But also one of the best touchdown to interception ratios. Here we go. First play will be a handoff to the left side to Sonola, who will break off one tackle and get wrapped up by Levi Caldwell for a gain of 6 there, bringing up 2nd and 4. With this being the last game of the Madden 25, I want to thank everybody for showing up and showing out these past 5 seasons. As Zoe Stark will drop back and find a wide open Chris Gentry on the right side. Touchdown, Chicago! Burning the defense early as Chris Gentry gets the Bears on the board to start us out. But yeah, back to what I was saying, I want to thank everybody for being here. We're going to have a revamped system coming in for Madden 26. We're going to have more streamers, more games will go on during the week. We're going to try to not do the one every other day type of ordeal that we were doing this year. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. We're gonna implement some stuff with MSL, and we're gonna just make this community overall better. From Commissioner Hershey Sugar and myself, we want to say thank you. But anyway, that's enough pity time. We're gonna get back to the game. Kick is away, and it's a beautiful one. He's gonna return it right around the 5-yard line, and he's gonna get brought down at the 28. Here comes Anthony Love. Love had a mediocre game last week, but also putting up 76 touchdowns, 7,400 yards, and 40 interceptions on the season. He's obviously a step back from what Zoe Stark is, but he is also a Super Bowl champion. We are here for that. First play is a halfback dive to Bruce Tyson. This offense has been well-rounded, diverse, from Jeremiah Smith in the slot, Michael Wilson, and JCTN on the outside. Halfback dive again to Bruce, who's going to get wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. Bryson Smith, Anthony Love's favorite target on the tight end position, is also out there, who had a great game last week. But here we go, 3rd and 11 early. Bears defense has looked great this season. Ant will just throw it away. And we will see the punt unit come out early, as this Texans offense has been stonewalled for the first drive of the game. Kick is away, and it's a beaut. This will be returned out to the 17-yard line. And let's see if Zoe Stark and company can respond just as quick as they did the first drive. Here we go, halfback dive up the middle. And he's going to be wrapped up at about the 20-yard line, 21-yard line for a gain of 4. This Texans offense has ran a lot of man these past few games. Maybe able to see that a little bit more often as the pressure is coming, and Oxbig's going to get there. Oxbig off the edge, hits the quarterback. Brings up 3rd and 6. A diverse defensive line also on the field for the Texans. Vernon Oaks Grove, James Storm, Sir Chasedown, and Mike Oxbig are your starting front. Quick pass to the sideline, picked off by Brian Kilroy. Brian Kilroy picking up an interception here early is going to set the Texans up in beautiful field position right at the 38-yard line. And the first mistake has been thrown by the Bears as Jeremiah Smith motions left, takes the snap, draws back to throw, quick pass out to Smith. He's going to get about 2 yards there. Here we go. Bruce Tyson motions out to the left. Takes the snap, draws back to throw. Fires over the deep right, caught, one-handed. Jeremiah Smith was once renowned to be the wide receiver 3 of this Texans squad, but today he has proven why he is one of the better ones in the league, being 4th in the league in receiving yards. Anthony Love and company moving. Takes a snap, draws back to throw. Fires it to the corner, but it's not high enough. As Anthony Love throws his first pick of the game to the linebacker, Top Dog. Tried to fit it in the needle right there, but just could not get it to Michael Wilson on the outside. And now the Bears looking to maybe make up for the mistake from earlier. Here we go. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle, and it is knocked down at the 25 by Hershey Sugar. Sugar! Sugar. Here we go. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Fires over the middle. Caught by Chris Gentry. Here we go, takes a snap, drops back to throw, has time, firing deep. Does he have a man? He does, but it's knocked away. Moon Marley and Levi Caldwell there to get in the area of Chris Gentry. What a stop there by the secondary as that brings up 2nd and 10. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, pressure's starting to come down, but he gets it to the sideline. Chris Gentry, the quiet assassin receiver that they've got out in Chicago. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Fires over the middle, but he gets absolutely leveled. Whoo! Chris Gentry took a shot. Damn. Damn is right. Here we go, takes a snap, drops back to throw, quick pass over the middle, it is caught. Here we go, takes a snap, quick pass over the middle, it is caught by McLaurin. McLaurin is going to be brought down right at the 33-yard line. Here we go. takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires over the middle, and he gets lit up by Arthur Alexander. Quick pass to the outside. It is caught. Chris Gentry again for his 4th catch of the day. Takes a snap, drops back, quick throw over the middle. It is caught. Jesus Christ, Houston has came to play. Here we go. Bunch set right for Zoe start. Motions his running back out. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass underneath to the running back. He's going to take a hit to Brian Kilroy. And 1st and goal. Chicago looking to extend the lead. Up 7 right now, looking to make it a 14-point game. Quick handoff up the middle to Sonola is going to be met there by Hershey Sugar at the A-gap. Chicago's first Super Bowl was at the hands of, I believe, Houston, if I remember correctly. Or they got the best of them. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick screen pass there, but Houston wraps them up at the 9-yard line. 3rd and goal. Here we go. Motions the running back out. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Wide open running back underneath. He's going to find Luke Emilio for the touchdown as the Bears extend the lead 14-0. Kick is good, and we've got ourselves a deficit here early for Houston. We'll see if they can come out and make something happen here. Kick is away, and it's a solid one. It's going to be caught right at the 5-yard line. And he's going to bring this one out to about the 25, 26-yard line. Here we go. Anthony Love has an opportunity here to get points on the board. Quick pass to the right to Michael Wilson, making his first Super Bowl appearance. 2nd down and 2. Ball at the 34-yard line. Takes a snap. Halfback dive up the middle to Bruce. Bruce is going to meet Todd in the A gap. And he's going to get wrapped up there by a dual threat of Bears. Here we go. Bruce Tyson in the backfield with Anthony Love. Takes a snap. Quick throw over the middle, and he gets blown up a little bit as he tried to bring it in. I don't think he had full control over it there. Jake Brady is the best corner in the NFC. Fakes the halfback dive. Bruce picks up the D tackle, but Anthony's got to throw it away. Bringing up 3rd and 10. Here we go. The Bears notorious for sending some pressure early. Got the #1 sack leader in the league. Luke Emilio, and speaking of, Timothy Bogdanovich, one of the top sack leaders in the league, gets to Anthony. And this is not looking good for Houston Texan fans. And here we go. The kick is away, and it's a good one. And this one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. Chris Gentry, a statement player. Let's see if he can keep it up. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time all day. Quick pass over the middle is knocked away. Intended there for Sonola. 2nd and 10. Houston's defense is a bend but don't break type of ordeal defense. They will give up the underneath but not give up the overtop. But he's going to look for a quick pass underneath again, and he's going to catch it there right at the 26-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 4. Zoe Stark trying to prove why he's one of the better quarterbacks. Wants to be the first one to get 2 Super Bowls. Knocked away by Pierre Ariel. I don't remember her name, but it's Pierre something. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Kick is away. And Bruce Tyson's going to return it. And he's going to get brought down right at the 23-yard line. Here we go, handoff up the middle to Bruce Tyson, who's going to bulldoze his way for a gain of 3 there. I don't know why the O-line's tapping his helmet. He ain't done shit. Here we go, handoff to the right. It's going to be wrapped up again. Trying to get the run game established here for Houston. But the Bears defense is holding strong. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Fires it deep! Michael Wilson! The former Jet breaks free into the secondary and gets the Texans on the board. Touchdown, Houston. Beat the cornerback and safety over top, and he gets away with it. Michael Wilson gets the first points of the day for Houston. Kick is away, and it's a mute. It is returned out to the 25, 30, 32, 33-yard line. Here we go. Pass to the left side, caught. And he's going to be wrapped up at the 45-yard line for a first down here at the end of the first quarter. We might see 1 or 2 more plays. Let's see. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time. Fires it short outside, and it is brought in by White. Clock's ticking still, but 2nd and inches as Zoe Stark has pushed the ball across the 50. Takes a snap. Halfback dive to Sonola up the middle. He's going to break off 2 tackles, get to the outside, and wrapped up by Moon Marley at the secondary. And that will be the end of the first quarter as the score is 14-7. Here we go. 1st and 10. New quarter to start here. 7-point lead for Chicago. Takes a snap. Quick pass outside. White brings it in. And he's going to get a first down there inside the 20-yard line. He's going to get to the 12. These teams are not flashy teams. They don't throw the ball every down. They like to run the ball when they can. As he takes a snap here again. Same play again. And Young Ho is going to make contact there to knock him down. Texans are giving them a lot of room on those outside routes. 5 wide here by Zoe Stark. Takes a snap. Pressure's coming, and he's going to get brought down by Kevlov Alexander. Arthur Alexander's brother. First time we've seen him today. Here we go. Takes a snap. Chop block down. James Storm and company are going to get there and bring us up to 4th down. What a stop there by the Houston D-line the past 2 plays. And the kick is away as we now have a 10-point ball game. Here we go. Takes a snap. Draws back to throw. Need to answer back here after the field goal. Been a quiet game for JCTN, but JCTN this season has been more of a reliable netting receiver for Anthony. He doesn't lead. He leads the team in receiving yards. Actually, as Michael Wilson gets seen again on the outside. Michael Wilson showing up and showing out in the Super Bowl for his first time. A gain of about 47 there on the reception brings up a new set of downs. But back to what I was saying about JCTN, you know, in previous seasons he was the guy, putting up more receptions and more yards than every receiver on the team by 20 catches or 300 yards. But everyone has been evenly spread through as the pass is underneath to Bryson Smith, who's going to make a move inside to the 11-yard line. But we got to think we're going to see Jace here at some point make a play. You got to have the best receiver on, best corner on Jace. That's for damn sure. Quick pass out to Jeremiah Smith, who's going to get met at the 10-yard line. Meet. Anthony said we're doing it for Ozzie. Quick pass. Jeremiah Smith gets a bump, but not enough there as it's 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1, ball at the 3-yard line. This is prime Bruce Tyson territory. That's where they'll go with it. And he will be wrapped up short. The question is now, are the Texans ballsy? No, they are not. Texans will take the field goal here and go in and be down by 7. Kick is away, and this one is not returned fast at all. Here we go. Takes a snap, draws back to throw. He has a man wide open on the left side, but he doesn't get rid of it. James Storm getting his 2nd sack of the ball game, and Houston's D-line is filling it. Very quiet postseason from Vernon Oaks Grove besides the sack last week. Takes a snap, quick pass over the middle, and he is met by Hershey Sugar at the 17 and dragged to the 19. Here we go, Zoe Stark pointing out the obvious. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Steps up in the pocket to run, and he is going to slide to extend his career one more time. Andrew Spikes and a lineman are meeting at the 15. Holy shit. That's not a good idea. Kick is away, and this is a good one as the Houston defense stands on back-to-back drives. And there's an injured Bear on the return. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back, throws it left side, caught. There's the man, JCTN, on his first catch of the day. Gets a first down as the Texans are moving. Jace has been a leader all these years. Quick pass, caught Michael Wilson. They're picking apart that left side as they're moving down the field here. Got to look for a Precious Perkalicious again, or maybe one of these linebackers to get involved. Lead blocked by Bryson, gets Michael on the outside. Big gains there, Michael Wilson, 6 catches, $165 and a tutty. What a game by him as he takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass outside to Jeremiah Smith. The Texans are firing on all cylinders. Deontay Burst on the tackle. Brings up 2nd and 1. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back, quick pass, intercepted! Looking for Bruce. Anthony Love in pursuit, but cannot get there. Does he have the distance? Does he have it all? He does! Touchdown, Deontay Burst. What a response by the Bears defense. The kick is up and the kick is good, and this just became a 2-possession ball game again. Kick is away, and it's brought out right up to the 26-yard line. 1st down and 10. Here we go in the shotgun. Anthony, after throwing the pick 6 to Deontay Burst, had a possibility of scoring another touchdown on that drive, just couldn't get it done. Now gets it to Bruce, who's going to get outside to about the 30 for a gain of 4. Here we go, takes a snap, drops back, quick throw, almost intercepted, was looking for Jeremiah Smith. Van got the ball over just a little bit more. That could have been 6. 3rd and 6. Tight end up at the top of your screen. Motions Jeremiah Smith through the slot. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Quick little zig route. Goes over top. Intercepted by Brady. And he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. Anthony Love is falling apart. And now can the Chicago Bears capitalize on another turnover? Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Fires it over top, touchdown! Chris Gentry! Chicago is living it up in Florida. And now a 21-point deficit here for the Houston Texans. As the kick is up and the kick is good. Kick is away and it is brought out. Sorry guys, I'm posting this. Peter Montague, the 3rd string middle linebacker, exits early, like usual. And now Anthony Love needs to calm down. Start with maybe handing the ball off here, but we're going to orbit Michael Wilson. Takes a snap, halfback screen is almost read immediately by Top Dog. And that's 2nd and 10. Halfback dive up the middle to Bruce Tyson. Drops back to throw. Quick pass to Bryson. He's got room. He's got room to work. And he'll be brought down at the 29-yard line. Anthony is moving the ball down the field. He is not afraid to throw the rock. It's just these costly turnovers and clutch moments that's taking the wind out of this offense. Anthony Love throws it away smartly. Got to think you got to score before the 2-minute warning here if you want to get the ball back before the end of the quarter. Because you get the ball at half. Let's find out what happens here. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. Throws it over the left side, and it is brought in by Jace Etienne. Maybe one more play before the 2-minute warning. Anthony Love under center. Takes a snap. Quick pass. Bryson Smith will drop it. Anthony Love is going to keep the team on offense. He completely told the kicking unit to stay off. Pressure will come from the middle. Halfback bounces outside, not going upfield, as the Houston Texans will be stopped on 4th down. Questionable play call there by the offensive coordinator as Zostar takes a snap, throws it underneath to the running back. This game is getting ugly. Here we go. Takes a snap, quick underneath pass to White as Moon Marley is going to take him down at the 30-yard line. 3rd and 1. Need a stop here if you're Houston. You want to get the ball back and put some kind of points up before half. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Pressure's coming. Gets the ball out to White again, who has his 10th catch of the ball game. That brings up 1st and 10. Minute 8 left in the quarter. Huge opportunity here for the Bears to go up 4 possessions going into half, knowing they don't get the ball at half. Houston is playing the pass. They think they're going to go for it, and that's why they ran the ball right there. 2 timeouts left, 59 seconds left. Halfback counter a power again, and he's going to get taken down right at the 40-yard line for a gain of 4. Here we go. Bears in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has time, fires it over the middle, caught. Sonola. They're on the hurry up here, not going to use a timeout. 36 seconds left. Ball at the 25-yard line. Defense needs a stop here. They are going to call a timeout. They just wanted to see what they were going to come out in. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass, right side. Caught! Brian Kilroy on the wrap-up there. Zostar is having one of his best games this postseason. Takes a snap, halfback dive. No, fakes it. Quick pass over the top of the corner. Can't bring it down. It's overthrown. As it is now 2nd and 10. Ball at the 11-yard line. Houston's got to hold them to 3 if they want a shot. And he is going to get that stop. As the clock is ticking. 7, 6, 5, 4. The last play of the quarter, shit. Not enough time. And that's going to be the end of the quarter. That's a weird way to see not going up 4 possessions. What a controversial call there by the Bears to go for it on last play of the drive, but okay, we're here. We're going to jump right into it. Here we go. The ball is brought back out to the 30. Here we go. Anthony Love needed a fire lit under his ass here. Let's see what he does. Quick pass to the sideline, caught by Jace. Got to think that Anthony wants to get his number 1 target up and active early. The run game hasn't been useful most of this game, but they're going to try to get back into it. As Bruce is going to fall forward, not getting the first down. They're not going to give that to him. Wow. All right. Anthony Love in the gun. Takes a snap, halfback dive. Bruce does get there, barely. Here we go, Anthony Love in the shotgun. Takes a snap, throws it deep. Oh, and he knocks it away. He was looking for that Michael Wilson out route. It was open, he just got a hand up. Here we go. Anthony Love under center. Takes a snap, quick pass to Michael Wilson, who's going to get hit as he catches it, but he's going to bring it in. 3rd and 2, 7:06 left in the third. Halfback dive. Now you got a question, are they going to punt? They will punt it here. No faith in the offense. The coach just wants to get the defense back on the field. Kick is away, and it's a solid one. Does he get it out of bounds? He does not get it out in enough space. Damn. Bears coming out now. In my opinion, a touchdown puts the nail in the coffin. 28 points is not easy to come back in half. Quick pass outside, wrapped up by Andrew Spikes. Gain of 3. Houston needs a kick. Houston needs a pump up or something here just to get them back into this game. Did Miami deserve to be here over them? We'll never know as Arthur Alexander drops a possibly game-changing interception, which would have set up the Texans inside the 20-yard line pretty much if he would have returned it. But now we're sitting here. 3rd and 7. He's going to get the ball off short, and he's not going to get upfield. He'll go out of bounds and force the punt unit to come out. Kick is away. Doesn't have a block, or Bryson couldn't get the block. Come on, Bryson. Drops back to throw. Quick pass. Intercepted again. Anthony Love having one of his worst days yet. Dolly Turn, I guess his name is. Gets his pick of the day. And Zoe Start. Quick pass underneath. This one's getting ugly, folks, as the Texans have appeared to meet their maker. Both teams 16-1. Drops back to throw. Quick pass, and it is dropped. McLaurin on the drop reception there is going to bring up 3rd and 6. Drops back to throw. Has time. Fires it over the middle. Caught. Big catch there by White again. Someone may need to talk about who's going to get MVP here for the Bears. Zoe Stark, your NFL MVP. Drops back to throw. Has time. Pressure's coming, though. Fires it underneath. Caught by the McLaurin. Here we go. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Has time. Steps up in the pocket. Pressure's coming. Jukes back for some reason instead of cutting it upfield. So Stark takes it to the chest. Here we go. 3 tight ends out on the field. Probably going to be a run here, but this Texans defense has proven why they're good in the defense. Intercepted! Pass was deflected, picked off by Young Ho. A little bit of life from this Texans defense early into the third. Can Anthony Love and company respond? Offensive line gets bulldozed, and he'll get wrapped up at the 1. O-line is struggling to get Bruce Tyson going in this run game. Having to lean on the pass game more. Does Anthony have a little bit more magic in him? Does he have what it takes to get this team to the promised lands as it is intercepted? Intended for JCTN, Dolly Turn. Again with his second pick of the game, and this just is not looking good at all, as the Texans may need to consider pulling the plug on Anthony. Halfback dive up the middle is going to be taken in for a touchdown. The Bears will not be denied. As the kick is up and the kick is good, it is a 28-point lead in the Super Bowl. The Texans just seem burnt out. You make it this far, have such a clutch game against the Dolphins. And now we sit here and look at Anthony Love's turnover-ridden schedule team. Just what do they have to do to get this flipped back around? As Anthony Love trips left, Bryson into the right, takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires it underneath. Got to get the dink and dunks going if they want a shot. Bears have played fabulous defense this game, besides the one little slip up from earlier. But this is SKFA, and the Texans are never out of it until that clock hits 0. So let's see what happens. Here we go. Anthony Love in the gun. Trips right. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Fires it over the middle to Michael Wilson. He brings it in. They're getting a little bit of tempo here. Gets to the line. 1st and 10. Ball at the 45. Down 28. It's not impossible. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Finds Michael Wilson. He's got to beat a man, but he can't. 9 catches, 209 yards for the all-star wide receiver. Here we go. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Quick pass over the middle, caught by Smith. Smith brings it in. Got to think this Texans offense has to be just disappointed. Great grab there by Bryson. Holy shit. I had to dive for that one. Here we go. Anthony Love takes a snap, drops back to throw. Looks for his motion man. Michael Wilson is open. He's going to fight forward for a few yards. Gets about to the 12-yard line. Houston has struggled in the red zone. Threw 2 picks already this game in the red zone. Jeremiah Smith's going to move to the outside. Jace to the slot. Takes the snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass to Bruce. He gets upfield, gets to the 3-yard line. Houston's going to no huddle, try to see if they can get in the end zone here. Takes a snap, quick pass, dropped by Michael. Had Bryson. Michael had the ball in his hands, just couldn't bring it in. Can the Bears get a stop here? This will take all the momentum out of what's left in this Houston team. And he's going to get hit as he thrown by Timothy Bogdanovich. As we've got a 3rd and goal. Looks like they're going to send 6 here. Anthony Love gets it to Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Houston. Looked like Anthony was going to take a sack there for a minute, but gets it to Michael, and now we've got ourselves a 21-point ball game. Here we go. The kick is away, and it's a good one. Brings it back out. Ooh, Will Anderson Jr. Thought to may have gotten lost. Here we go. Texans have to do something on defense. Bears, though, can put a nail in the coffin with the score. They're not coming back from 28 in the 4th. It just ain't happening. Here we go. Takes a snap, rolls up in the pocket, gets away from the pressure, slides. Perfect play there by Zostart. Here we go. Zostart in the gun. Motions the receiver. Takes a snap. Drops back to throw. Quick pass over the left side. Levi Caldwell laying the lumber, but Chris Gentry hangs on. Here we go. Zostart. Handoff up the middle. Bounces it outside, though. Sonola gets wrapped up for a loss of 1. Brings up a 2nd and 11. Here we go. Zostart takes a snap, drops back to throw. James Storm pushes him outside, causes him to throw an incomplete pass. 3rd and 11. Here we go. Vernon Oakgrove's back onto the field. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Pressure's coming up the middle. Hits the quarterback. And he forces them down. 4th and 5. Kicking unit will come on. Not 100% from here, but it is a very makeable kick. Kick is up, and the kick is good. A 24-point ball game. The last time the Texans were down in the 4th by 24, they came back. But it's more than likely not going to happen. The Chicago Bears just look too good. It just looks way too good. Michael Wilson, though, 15 targets, 11 catches, 212 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. One of his best days this season. Here we go. Anthony Love drops back to throw. Quick pass underneath to Bryson Smith. Smith truck sticks. Now the Texans are going to hurry to the line. They don't want to spend too much time in a huddle. They want to get these numbers going. Halfback dive up the middle. He's going to be wrapped up by Perkalicious. Here we go. 3rd and 3. Anthony Love doesn't seem too fast here. Let's see what happens here. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass to Michael Wilson. Wilson's going to break a tackle. Break free. Holy shit. Go, Michael. Michael Wilson just seems to want it more. He didn't stop at all. Here we go. The 4th quarter. Bears lead by 24. Here we go. Takes the snap. Drops back to throw. Fires it outside to Michael Wilson again. Picks up the 1st down. Does he get out of bounds? He doesn't get out of bounds, but that doesn't really matter here. There's still a bunch of time on the clock. Here we go. Anthony Love in the shotgun. Motions Bryson Smith. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Takes a snap. Throws it to the outside. Caught by Bryson. Can't break off one man, but does get about 5 yards. This Bears defense has looked great all day, except for a few miscommunication errors that have led to 2 touchdowns. But that's besides the point. Takes a snap, drops back to throw, fires it deep, touchdown! JCTN! And hold on a second. This game ain't over yet. Anthony Love takes a snap. Has all day. Has to do something with it, right? And he just doesn't do anything with it. Now they're down 18. Means they're going to have to go for 2 at some point. They tried to make it a 2-possession ball game, but just didn't work out that way. Tre'Vais White. You know, he hasn't gotten in the end zone yet, but 12 catches and 100 yards in a Super Bowl ain't bad. Here we go. Halfback dive to Sonola, who's had a great day today on the ground. Seems he just averages 5 to 6 yards a carry. And they're going to start chewing some clock here to try to get him up out of here. As that's going to be a tackle for a loss there, bringing up 3rd and 6. If the Texans are going to even think about a comeback here, they're going to have to get something going here. They got to get a stop. They got to force a 3 and out. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Has all day, but he gets wrapped up short of the line of scrimmage. Mike Oxbig. And that's going to be the 3 and out the Texans need. Kick is away, and it's a decent one. It's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Almost a beautiful punt for the Bears. And here we go. Anthony Love with the fire lit under his ass. Has played pretty solid. Let's see if he can keep it going. Here we go. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Fires it over the left side. He's trying to feed Michael Wilson. He couldn't bring it in. But that stops the clock. So worst case scenario, you just got to regroup and rearm. Bears need a stop. Bears get a stop. This game's over. Quick pass to the sideline to JCTN, who's going to bring it in. 3rd and 2. You got to think if they go into a 4th down scenario here, they go for it. Got to get points. Motions the receiver, takes a snap. Steps up, fires. Oh, and Bruce takes a shot. And they will leave the offense out. No 4th down has been converted today. It looks like they might run it here. They will run it. Bruce is not going to get there. What a stop there by Devontae Burst. And now the Bears look to put the nail on the coffin. Texans need to get a turnover or hold them to a 3 here to keep it a 3-possession game. Big play there by Gentry. Moves them inside to the 10. Halfback dive up the middle, meets Hershey Sugar up the middle. Second and goal, ball at the 7. Halfback dive again, up the middle, is going to be wrapped up again. Still 5 minutes left on the clock. A touchdown here ends the game for most. Let's see what happens. Motions the running back out. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Rolls out left, runs into the end zone, and that might just have done it. The Chicago Bears get in the end zone. And 25 points with 4:56 left just does not seem doable. Especially without how this offense is played, it looks like the Bears are going to two-peat. As the kick is away, he's going to bring it out to the 20, to the 25, to the 26-yard line. Anthony Love has been beaten and battered. Michael Wilson has been his safety net this whole game. Will he rely on it? Jumps it down to Bruce. Has blockers. Can't cut inside and gets tackled on the outside. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 30-yard line. Need to score quick, preferably before the 4-minute mark. Takes a snap, has all day. Dumps it underneath to Michael Wilson, who gets his 14th catch of the day. Jason the slot. There we go. Anthony Love motions, taking a lot of time off the clock here with these motions. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass over the middle, caught Jeremiah Smith. Breaks off one tackle and flips the field. They're going to hurry to the line. 1st and 10, ball at the 45. Motions Jeremiah Smith. Takes the snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass, sideline, caught, JCTN. You got a 98% chance at a Bears win right here. 98. Takes a snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass over the middle, caught Michael Wilson. Wilson, one man to beat. Gets it inside of the 10, and the Texans are knocking on the door. Trying to make this game look a little bit better than what it actually was. Halfback dive to Bruce. Breaks off one man. Stiffs arm him again. He's fighting the wrong direction. They got to hurry to the line. Here we go. Rolls out left. Throws it in the back of the end zone. Here we go. Takes a snap, draws back to throw. Has time. Still sitting. Cooks across the middle. Caught. Bryson Smith, 4th and goal. Do you consider taking your field goal? No, you don't. You got to go for 2 every time you hit the line, I guess. Here we go. Anthony in the shotgun. 4th and goal. Needs a touchdown here. If it doesn't happen, the game's over. Drops back to throw. Sean Moore protects, and it's intercepted. Picked off by, I believe that's Brady. No, that's Todd. Nope, Top Dog. Yep, Top Dog. And that's going to do it, your Super Bowl champions. Chicago Bears are going to run this clock out. GG Bears. Takes the snap, halfback dive up the middle again. And this is going to take it down to the 2-minute warning. Takes a snap, halfback dive up the middle. Sonola breaks it through. And that's going to do it. They can knee it out from here, but they're going to try to put some more stats on the board. They want to get Sonola 100 rushing yards. That's what it looks like. I don't blame them. Man's had a great day today. Offensively, Zoe Stark played pretty much a perfect game. Besides one error that threw a pick to Brian Kilroy early in the game. We can sit here and say that we have SKFA's first two-peat champion. Congratulations, Chicago Bears. You are now forever history. Oh, I'm Vernon, guys. Congratulations, Chicago, Houston. Congratulations on making it to the Super Bowl for your 3rd time of your team's history. The Gatorade bath will be orange for the coach. As we take a look and see Zoe Stark sit there and look pretty. Anthony Love looking at the confetti as he walks off for the last time in Season 1. And we don't get a trophy ceremony, sadly. But let's take a look at these stats. Anthony Love, 6 interceptions on the day. What a terrible day. Bruce Tyson got shut down the entire game. Michael Wilson, I tell you what, going out on top was his idea, and I tell you what, he pretty much did it. 15 catches, 288, and 2 tuds. Jason Bryson both having a great day in their own respect. Defense had a struggle day for the Texans. It just was not pretty at all. But we take a look at this great offense here by the Bears. Zoe Stark, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 398. Rushing wise, Sonola did what he had to do. Gotta say, I'm impressed. 17 carries, 73 yards, and a tud. These two guys right here, Chris Gentry, more than likely your Super Bowl MVP. Tre'Davious White, whatever his name is, 12 catches, 103 yards. Top Dog, more than likely your defensive player of the game. 2 picks, 11 total tackles, and a TFL. Not a bunch of sacks. Only had 1 sack today, but Perkulicious and Timothy Bogdanovich did get there. We go down the interceptions list. Dalen Turn, 2 picks. Top Dog, 2 picks. Brady, he got a pick. Burst got that pick. Impressive day overall. I believe that was the pick 6, right? Yeah, Devontae had that long-ass pick 6. And that's going to do it here from Chicago. No, from Tampa. Final score 48-23 as your Super Bowl champions.